And with the playing of our national anthem, we welcome you to this Saturday afternoon matinee edition of Saints Softball as the Lower Columbia Red Devils take on the Mount Hood Saints. And once again, Jackson Hamlin back with you, and good to be back with you for some more softball, along with my fantastic cameraman, Janice Wilson. And I believe one of my buddies, Mr. Jake Rowe, will be here hopefully soon to join me here on this live stream. But for now, the Lower Columbia Red Devils will be taking their at bat. They come into this game at 21-13. They are coached by 12-year head coach Tracy Fuller and assistant coaches Dave Andrew of 9 years and Kelly Marsh. As for the Saints, they come in to this game 28-6. Last time we were with you, they swept the series against the Chemeketa Storm, getting crucial wins in both of those games to keep pace with these teams. Lower Columbia currently third in the southern region, which is dominated by Southwest Oregon, who is first, and the Mount Hood Saints, who are second. So a little bit of interesting scenarios down the stretch. And once again, Southwest Oregon and Mount Hood do have one more series against each other. That will be on Tuesday, and it will be right here on this campus. Starting off for the Lower Columbia Red Devils, if I can get to the lineup here, I heard it as our lovely public address announcer, once again, Albert Hensley, gave us the lineups for both teams. And batting first for the Red Devils is Sonny Benin. So Sonny Benyon now leading things off for the Red Devils. Getting some chance from her teammates as the first pitch of the ball game fired in there, but just a little bit outside, 1-0. Second pitch of the ball game about to be delivered for the Saints in a 1-0 count. And that one check swing, she did not go, 2-0. We made it here just under the wire. We're able to be with you right as the game begins, as the 2-0 pitch is fired just outside, 3-0. Hopefully game two will be a little bit less stressful. I still have not had time to put on sunscreen, but I will try to do that in the course of this game. As here comes the 3-0, and that one is a 4-pitch walk to lead off the first. So Benyon walks, and now it is Sawyer Stenson. First pitch on its way in there for a called strike. Oh, and 1 count. That one just outside, 1-1. Mount Hood got the sweep last time these two teams played up in Longview. As now we await the 1-1 pitch. Swing and a foul back, 1-2. One, two, throw to second is not in time. Count goes to 2-2. Benyon goes to second on the stolen base. Two and two now the count on Stenson. And the pitch. And that one just a bit low, and the count is full. Three and two. Runner on second, nobody gone, top one. And that one is just low, and two walks to start the first. Now it is Reams. .58 freshman from Redmond. As she awaits the first pitch, 2 on, nobody out, top one. And that one is in there, called strike number one. And the 0-1. Inside, 1-1. As Benyon steals third, Stenson stays at first, and now runners on the corners, nobody gone here in the top of the first, and now a meeting at the mound for Mount Hood. Next offering up is just low. Count is 2-1. 2-1 pitch to Reams. And throw back to third. They got her. They get Benyon as she was caught stealing for out number one. The pitch was outside. Count goes 3-1 as Stenson makes it to second, but a crucial first out here for the Saints as they get the runner at third, leaving just one on here with one out here in the top of the first. Reams on a 3-1 pitch. And that one is in there, but just outside, and it's another walk. So 3 batters, 3 walks. And now another mound meeting for Mount Hood. Runners on first and second with only one gone here in the top of the first. Still a scoreless game. Batting now number 24, Rachel Squibb. Pitch on the way. And that one is fouled. 0-1. Here's Squibb on an 0-1, and that one is just outside. Count goes to 1-1. One and one the count. And the next pitch on the way. Lifted. Throw to third. Got her at third, so they get the force as Squibb gets on. But Mount Hood's gotten their second out of the first as they get Stenson at second. Destiny Dunlap now at the plate for the Red Devils. First and second for Lower Columbia. Two gone here as that one fired in there, but just a bit outside. 1-1 the count. And the next pitch on its way. That one fired in there, but just again outside. 2-1. Two and one the count here on Dunlap. Two gone, top one, still scoreless. Next pitch offering. Foul back, 2-2. Two and two now the count on Dunlap with two outs. First and second. And the pitch is fired in there, called strike three. And that is how you get out of a jam. The Saints, or the Red Devils, I should say, leave two on. And we go to the bottom of the first. Saints try to get their first crack of the ball game. They held Lower Columbia scoreless in that top of the first. As we go to bottom one, it's still 0-0. All right, Kosmicki leading it off for Mount Hood, bottom one in a scoreless game as she gets the first pitch just high, 1-0. One 0 offering to Kosmicki, up high again, 2-0. Two 0 pitch. And that one in there. 2-1. 2-1 the pitch on Kosmicki, and that one just low, 3-1. Three and one now on Kosmicki. And the next one. Drilled to third. Throw to first is there. And there's out number one. So they make the play as the third baseman fell, but she was able to get up quickly and throw that ball over to first in just enough time to beat Kenzie. So now Matlin Leach. That first pitch to Leach was in there, 0-1. And the next offering on its way. That one is also in there, 0-2. Oh and 2 count. And that one just low and outside, 1-2. One and 2 count. Hit pretty deep. That one back. It's to the wall. And it's going to get to the wall. Rounding second, getting to third, and she's on with a triple. So a nice little hit from Matlin Leach already puts a run in scoring position for the Saints as she's got a triple here with just one out here in the bottom of the first. And now here comes the power hitter, and Alexia Gary looking in prime position. First pitch on its way, and that one is just outside, 1-0. One and 0 on Lexi. Next offering inside, 2-0. Two 2-0 pitch. And that one is going to be in there, 2-1. Two and 1 count now on Lexi Gary. Matlin Leach still there on third. And the pitch on its way. Hit into the field. That will drive Leach home. Gary rounding first. She's going to stay there. And Mount Hood once again scoring first as the RBI from Lexi Gary gets Matlin Leach home. And the Saints take an early 1-0 lead. Brenna Wilson now as she knocks one down the line. That's foul. 0-1. Must be springtime in Oregon as the Wasps are back, making their way near me and my cameraman Janice. As here's the 0-1 pitch now to Brenna Wilson as she fouls that one back. 0-2. Next offering now on Brenna Wilson, 1-1. Or 0-2, I'm sorry. That one outside. Now it's 1-2. One and two the count, one gone, 1-0 Hood as she drives another one back foul. Oh, and it hits people. Hopefully they're okay, but it came back and hit some people right in the back of the head. And I shouldn't laugh. Hopefully they're okay, but that ball looked like it came down a little bit fast, didn't it, Janice?
Oh, I didn't get to see that.
Wow. Still 1-2 the count. We hope those people are okay. They do look okay as the next pitch is up high, 2-2. I think it was because they weren't expecting it. It just hit that branch so suddenly, came right back and nails them in the back of the head. But I think the one lady over there kind of had a quick reaction to it, and she looks to be okay now. Here's Brenna Wilson into the field. It's going to drop for a base hit. Lexi Gary going around third. Wilson to second. Gary's going to go all the way home. Gary to home. She is safe. 2-0 Saints. The RBI double from Brenna Wilson and Mount Hood off and running here in game one. Here is Sarah Martin now. As that one is in there, and second baseman made her way over to second to try to maybe pick something off, but nothing was there. Sarah Martin with another pitch down low, 1-1. One and one in the count on Sarah Martin as she fouls that one back, 1-2. Still in the first inning, kind of a little bit of a slow start. Games against Chemeketa kind of went by pretty fast, but just tells you this has been a pretty intense game so far as the next pitch offered to Sarah Martin is just outside, and the count goes 2-1. It's 2-1 now, the count on Sarah Martin. She drives one into left center. She's going to stay at first. Brenna Wilson going to go home. She is safe there. And Sarah Martin, an RBI single, extends the Mount Hood lead. 3-0 here in the bottom of the first. Next batter for the Saints is Kayla Richmond. His first pitch offered to her is inside, and count goes 1-0. Next pitch on Richmond. She fouls that one back, 1-1. One and one now. The count on Kayla Richmond. 3-0 Mount Hood. Bottom one. And the pitch on its way. Swing and a miss. 2-2. 1-2. Correction. Next pitch on its way. Fired in there just outside. 2-2. Time taken by the umpire. I think he's given a warning. And the pitch. That one is low. And that would have been ball 3, but I think what the umpire was saying is that he gave her a ball because it was a delay of game. So it ended up being 3-2. And then last pitch was outside. So Richmond walks. So now Saints have runners first and second with just one gone here in the bottom of the first as it brings up Cameron Rollison. She knocks one right back to the pitcher. Throw to third. Over to first. Not in time. It's going to get away. Richmond going to go to third. Throw to second is not in time. So the error allows Rollison to get to second, puts Richmond on third, but they get the play at third originally, 2 down. Gracie Hodgson grounds one to the pitcher, throw to first, and that will retire the side, but not before Mount Hood gets on the board. They put up 3. We go to 2. It's 3-0 Saints. And the first pitch to Twitty is grounded right to second base, throw to first in time, one gone. Didn't even get me a chance to get my notes organized and such. Allie Heater now. As the first pitch to her is down low, 1-0. Next offering now on Heater. Hits one down the line, right to first, and Gary is there to make the play. 2 down. So Leanna Russell. First pitch to her on its way. That one is in there for a called strike. The Wasps are flying right around me and Janice as the 0-1 pitch is fouled back, 0-2. Oh and 2 now the count here on Russell. And the next pitch on its way. That one is just outside, 1-2. One and two count. Drives one into the field. It's going to drop for a base hit. Rounding first, going to second. She's going to stay there. It's a 2-out double for Russell. Here is Kennedy Williams. One on second, 2 down, and the pitch on its way is down low, but she went at it 0-1. Oh and 1 the count. Drives one down the line, foul, 0-2. Oh and 2 now here the count on Williams. And the next offering on its way is just outside, 1-2. One and two the count, and the pitch on its way down low, 2-2. Next pitch on the way, 2-2. Drilled down the line, foul again. So the count remains the same. Two and two. Outside, and the count is full. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Runner on second. 3-0 Saints lead, top 2. And the next one. Swing and a miss. Got her with a low one there. Strikes her out, retires the side. They get 1 base runner, but that's it, as the Saints hold on to a 3-0 lead as we go to the bottom of the second. Hopefully our screen doesn't cut out, James. Because my phone turns off if it gets overheated. I put it in my little cooler bag to hopefully see. I'm gonna put it under the table. Shade. You know, it's funny. The first game we, well, you weren't here. It was the game against the Olympics. It was freezing. Like I wanted to get out because I wasn't feeling well, and it was pretty cold. Now we don't really have. What is wrong with you? Pants? What the hell is your problem? Leslie Main will lead things off here for the Saints as they lead 3-0 here in the bottom of the second. And the first pitch on its way is in there for a called strike. That one outside, 1-1. One inside, 2-1. Next pitch on its way as that one is in there, 2-2. That one is down low and the count is full. Three-two pitch, drilled down the line into center field for a base hit, and Maine is on with a leadoff single. So now we return to the top of the lineup with Mhcc. And here's the first pitch on its way. Drilled deep, back at the wall. Goodbye. Kosmicki goes deep. It was not at us intentionally, but it was super close as the fan next to us picks it up. It's a 2-run shot, and the Saints lead at 5-0. Now we go to Matt and Leach, a 5-0 lead as Mhcc Kosmicki clears the bases with a 2-run shot into center field. We typically see about a 1 home run each game. Is that one up high, 1-0? Want to know the count now here on Matt and Leach as that one just about hits her, but she gets away from that one. It's inside, and it's 2-0. 2-0 the count now as that one is up high, 3-0. Three 0 pitch on Leach as that one is in there, 3-1. Three and one now the count here on Matt and Leach and the pitch on its way. That one is drilled foul and the count goes full. As she drills that one, it hits second base, go to first, not in time. And a single for Matt and Leach. Now here's Lexi Gary as the first pitch to her is outside, 1-0. One and 0 pitch here, Matt and the Leach as Lexi Gary pops one into right. Catch is made, not going to tag as Leach stays at first, one gone. So now it's Brenna Wilson. One on, one down. Bottom two, 5-0 lead for the Saints as the first pitch is in there, 0-1. Oh and 1 now count on Wilson as that one is just low, 1-1. One and one the count here on Brenna Wilson. Next offering on its way, drilled down the line, foul, 1-2. One and two here the count with one out. That one just low, 2-2. fouls that one back as you hear howling from the Saints dugout. Still 1-2. One and two the count. And the pitch on its way, drilled foul again, and it stays the same. One and two again, drilled down the line, but foul. It was a deep shot to left field, but it just does not make it inside the foul line, and the count stays 1-2 once again. Count still 1-2, and the pitch on its way. That one up high, 2-2. Wilson once again, 1-2-2. That one hit foul again. Wilson 2-2. Again the count. And the pitch. Swing and a ball lifted over to second. That one's not in time. Throw to first is not in time. One out single for Wilson. She stays alive with a couple of foul balls, putting the Saints 2 on base with only one gone. Sarah Martin, who is already 1-for-1 with a double, has her second at bat of the afternoon, and her first pitch is outside 1-0. Next pitch offering now on Sarah Martin is inside 2-0. As now the sun peaks directly above us, might be an issue for some batters. As here's the next pitch on its way, and that one is outside throw to second. Not going to beat. And now it's 2-2. Once again, the pitch. And that one is in there. Now it's 2-2. It was 2-1 before. 2-2 now. I apologize. I cannot keep track of the count. 2-2 now is the count. As Sarah Martin fouls that one back once again, and luckily that one does not hit any people. It just goes back behind the dugout, and the count remains 2-2. Only one out still, bottom two. That pitch is in there, and she strikes out. 2 gone. Kayla Richmond, who walked last inning. 2 on, 2 out. 5-0 Saints, and the pitch on its way down low. And it's 1-0. Next pitch on Richmond. She drills that one to shortstop. Here's the throw to first. That one is in time, and Lower Columbia will retire the side, but not before Kenzie Kosmicki goes deep and extends the Mount Hood lead 5-0 as we go to the third. We return to the top of the lineup for the Lower Columbia Red Devils as it is now once again Sunny Benyon. She is technically 1-for-1 with a walk. Her second appearance of the ball game. As she gets the 1-0 pitch, and that one is just low, and count now 1-1. Next pitch offering on its way up high, 2-1. Two and one the count now. And the pitch hit into right field, base hit. She's going to go to first, stop there, and it's a leadoff single for Benyon. Here's Sawyer Stetson. And the first pitch to her of the inning is outside, 1-0. Next pitch on its way, swing and a miss. Throw to second, and they did not get her. Next pitch on its way with a runner on second as that one is down low. The count goes 2-1. 2-1 pitch. Swing and miss. 2-2. 2-2. The pitch is outside, and it's a full count. Three-two pitch. Drilled to second. Here's the throw to first. In time, one down. So it gets Binion over to third. But the Saints do get the first out of the top of the third, as now it brings back up Reams, who walked as well back in inning number one. And the first pitch to her is down low, 1-0. Next pitch offering on a 1-0 count is outside, 2-0. Two no pitch. Outside, 3-0. Three 0 the count now, and the pitch on the way outside, a 4-pitch walk. So that's Rachel Squibb. Runners on the corners for the Red Devils. Saints with a 5-0 lead. One out here in the top of the third. And the first pitch to Squibb is outside, 1-0. Next pitch on its way is outside again. Count 2-0. Next offering now to Squibb is swing and a miss, 2-1. Two balls, one strike, one out, top three, and the pitch. Lifted into center, Kosmicki back, catch is made. It's actually not Kosmicki, I believe it was Wilson who made the catch. But that drives in the run, and Lower Columbia is on the board. It's 5-1. Next batter here for the Red Devils, and the first pitch on the way is up high, but in there for a strike. Oh and 1 pitch, hit foul, 0 and 2. Oh and 2 pitch now on Dunlap. Next offering is down low, 1 and 2. One and 2 pitch. Swing and a miss. So the Saints get out of yet another jam. They do give up 1 run, but that is it as we go to the bottom of the third, and the Saints holding on to a 5-1 lead. Cameron Rollison leading things off for the Saints, bottom 3. First pitch was down low. It's 1 and 0. Here's the next pitch, and that one is just in there, 1 and 1. Saints lead at 5-1 here in the bottom of the third. Their first batter of the inning. Rollison once again on a 1-1, and that one is just going to get in there, 1 and 2. 1 and 2 now the count. Lead off hitter for Mount Hood as she drills one down the line. That one is foul. Still 1 and 2. Next pitch on its way. That one foul. Next pitch fouled once again, and it remains 1 and 2. 1-2, still the count. Next pitch on its way, down the line, and foul again. One and two once again. Next pitch on the way, inside, 2-2. Two and two. Just outside, full count. Three balls, two strikes. Lead off for the Saints. Drilled to shortstop, cannot make the play, and Rollison is on with a single. Here is Gracie Hodgson. Rollison on first as she bunts that one foul, 0-1. No balls and a strike. Next pitch. Hit up, but that one's going to go over the dugout, and it's 0-2. Pitching for the Red Devils is Allie Heater. Throwing some heaters. And that pitch is down low. Rollison going to go to second. She's there safely. One and two now, the count on Hodgson. Rollison on second. Nobody gone. Bottom three. 5-1. Mount Hood lead. And a swing and a miss. Hodgson strikes out. One down. Leslie Main. She's 1 for 1 with a single. She gets her first pitch, drills it down the line, but it's foul. Lexa Gary is warming up in the bullpen for the Saints as the next pitch on its way is outside. And it's 1-1. One pitch on its way in there, 1-2. As that one gets away, but staying at second now is Rollison. One and two, still the count here on Leslie Main. And the next pitch, hit up high, but that one's going to get out of play. Next pitch, hit into right and left. And that's a base hit. Rollison to third. Leslie Main 2 for 2 with 2 singles. Once again, back to the top of the lineup to Kenzie Kosmicki, who is 1 for 2 with a home run and a ground out. See what she does here is she is 50% as she gets the first pitch there just outside 1-0. One 0 pitch on Kosmicki. Up high 2-0. Kenzie again fouls that one back, and it's 2-1. Kosmicki again. That one down low, 3-1. And that one is a called strike, and the count goes full on Kosmicki. Full count pitch. She fouls that one back. Stays 3-2. Three balls, two strikes. Again, the pitch. Swing and a miss. And the throw to second. And they cannot turn the double play as she lost sight of Leslie Main. But Mackenzie Kosmicki strikes out. 2 down. And that brings up Matt and the Leech. First pitch offering to Leach is inside 1-0. One 0 pitch up high 2-0. Two balls, no strikes here on Leach. She drills that one to center, backing up, making the catch for out number 3. And that is it for the Saints here in the bottom of the third. They do not get any runs, but they do get some base runners. And we go to the fourth now with the Saints leading it 5-1. The catch in center field was made by center fielder Malaya Twitty. So now we go to the fourth. Saints lead at 5-1. So Twitty made that last catch in the bottom of the third. She gets to lead it off here for the Red Devils in the fourth as she takes the first pitch down low, 1-0. One zero pitch up high, but in there, called strike number one. She drills that one down the right side line, but foul. 1-2. One and two the count. And that one is just outside, 2-2. Two and two the count. Swing and a miss. One down. Allie Heater takes that one in for called strike number one. And the 0-1. Dribble down the line, foul once again. 0-2. No balls, two strikes, and the next offering on the way. Swing and a miss, two down. Russell here for the Lower Columbia Red Devils with two gone here in the fourth. First pitch is in there for a called strike, 0-1. Russell, who is 1 for 1 with a double. Sets, and that one is just outside, 1-1. And the next pitch, drill down the line, foul, 1-2. One ball, two strikes. Foul. Again, the 1-2. Down low, 2-2. 2-2 count. Drilled down the line. Lexi's got it. She makes the play. And that's 3 up and 3 down for the Red Devils. We go to the bottom of the fourth and still a 5-1 lead for Mount Hood. Lexi Gary with a lead off, but she is out at first. Brenna Wilson drills one down over to shortstop. Here's the throw to first. It's in time. 2 pitches, 2 outs for the Red Devils. So here is Sarah Martin. She is 1 for 2 with a double and a strikeout. And she takes the first pitch in for called strike number 1. Oh, and 1 the count, and that one is just low, 1-1. Sarah Martin hits one to the shortstop. Here's the play to first. 3 up, 3 down for the Red Devils. As they go 1-2-3 on the Saints, we go to the 5th, and it's still 5-1. Williams to lead things off here for the Red Devils. That first pitch is down low, and it's 1-0. And that one is also down low. 2-0. Two and 0 pitch is down the middle. 2-1. Bunning, and that one is fair. It's a base hit. Strategic bunt from Williams for a leadoff single to start the fifth. So now we go back to the top of the lineup with Binion. Williams on first and the pitch. 1-0 the count. And that one's up high, 2-0. Some screaming from the dugout as that one hit foul, and it's 2-1. Two and one pitch. Down low. It's 2-2. Throw back to first, not in time. Two and two the count. Pitch to Minion. Is a ball. Throw to second. Not in time. So now the count is full. Three balls, two strikes. Williams on second. Binion gets her next pitch. And that one is hit into right. Wilson there to make the catch. And Williams is going to stay at second. And that is the first out here in the fifth. So back is Stenson. With the one on and one out here in the top of the fifth as she takes her first pitch outside, 1-0. Next offering now on Stenson. Swing and a miss. 1-1. 1-1 the count on Stenson. That one outside. 2-1. The next offering to Stenson on a 2-1. Foul back 2-2. And the next pitch to Stenson down low, and the count is full. Three balls, two strikes. The count on Stenson. Runner on second. One out. The pitch is up high and a walk. So now the Red Devils with two base runners as that brings up Reams. Still only one gone here in the top of the fifth, and a 5-1 lead for the Saints. First pitch, swing and a miss, 0-1. Oh and 1 pitch is in there, 0-2. I went to the count. Swing and a miss, 2 down. And now Rachel Squibb, who in her first two is 1 for 2 with a single and a fly out to right field. And the first pitch is up high, 1-0. Want to know, and that one is outside, 2-0. Two and 0 pitch on Squibb. Swing and a miss, 2-1. Two and 1 the count. Next pitch, swing and a miss, 2-2. Two balls, two strikes, two outs. Top five, 5-1 Saints. Sets, delivers. Hit down the line, foul. Once again, 2-2 the count. And the pitch is up high and outside, and the count is full. Three balls, two strikes. The pitch to Squibb is squibbed. And they make the play over to second, not in time. And Lower Columbia has loaded the bases with two down here in the fifth. First pitch here to Dunlap with two gone. Hit down the line, foul, 0-1. Oh and 1 pitch. 0-2, as it was exactly the same thing. The tying run is on the plate as Lower Columbia has the bases loaded down by 4. 0-2 is the count here on Dunlap. And the pitch, swinging a ball lifted again, foul. 3 of the exact same hits. Oh, and 2 the count once again with 2 down. Hit down again, foul, but it stays in the field of play. Still 0-2 the count. Top 5, 5-1. And right to Lexi for out number 3. We go to bottom 5. It's still 5-1 in favor of the Saints. The birthday girl, Kayla Richmond, leading things up here, bottom 5, and a 1-0 pitch is again outside 2-0. Two out of Richmond in there, 2-1. 2-1 the count. Dribbled down to second. Here's the throw to first. It's in time. One down. Cameron Rollison, the next batter for the Saints. She gets the pitch from Heater, and that one is down low. And away, 1-0. One 0 pitch. Down low again, 2-0. That next pitch misses as well, 3-0. That one in there for a called strike. Rollison bats a 242. So far today, she's 2 for 2 with 2 doubles. And she walks there. Now brings up Gracie Hodgson. So the Saints have a base runner with 1 out as the first pitch to Hodgson is outside, 1-0. Approaching our start time for game number 2. I think the break is about 20-25 minutes. As she swings and misses is that one. Count goes 1-1. That one was in there for a strike. It's 1-2. Now 1-2 the count as that one is down low and away, 2-2. Two and two the count. Hit foul. So the count remains 2-2. Once again, the 2-2. Swinging the ball down the line, foul again. 2-2, down low, and the count is full. Hodgson, 3-2 pitch. Hit to center. Coming our way, making cannot make the catch. As Rollison gets to second, Hodgson gets to first. Saints have 2 on with only 1 out here in the bottom of the 5th. Leslie Main with 2 on, 1 out. Hits one down. It's foul. Oh, and 1 now the count on Leslie Main. Is that one down low as Lower Columbia was ready for a steal, but everyone stays where they're at. One and one the count. And the pitch gets away, but nobody's going to advance on that one. 2-1 is now the count on Leslie Main. And the next offering in there. But down low, it's 3-1. Three-one pitch to Leslie Main. Down to the second base. Throw to first in time. Advances the runners. 2 gone. But now runners on second and third for the Saints, as that brings back the top of the lineup. Mhcc, who is 1 for 3 with a home run, ground out, and strikeout. And here's the first pitch to Mhcc. Is that one lifted foul? And it's 0-1. Mhcc so far the only one in the game with a home run towards us here in center field. It was a little bit right of us, but still pretty close as she gets the 2-run shot back. In the second, she drills that one to shortstop, rounding, going and staying, and that drives in 2 runs. Kenzie Mhcc adding more as she drills in 2 runs, and it's a 7-1 Saints lead. As now that brings up Matlin Leach. She had a 2-run shot in the second, and here in the 5th, she drives 2 home. So Matlin Leach, she had a home run in the game on Wednesday against Chemeketa. She's been contributing very well today. She is 2 for 2. 2 doubles as she hits that one foul. And it's 1-1. With 2 outs here in the bottom of the 5th. 7-1 lead for the Saints. And the pitch just outside, 2-1. Mhcc on first, 2 down, bottom 5. Next pitch down low, and it's 3-1 on Leach. 3-1 to Leach. Swing and the ball is caught. And that is out number 3 as the catch is made. Backing up and making the catch, third baseman Sawyer Stetson. But the Saints get 2. As we go to the 6th, they hold a 7-1 lead.
Wasn't it 7-3? I could have sworn they had 2 more. This is 6th inning. Oh, 6th inning, right?
Malaya Twitty gets to lead things off as she did in the last inning. Top 6, 7-1 lead for the Saints, and the first pitch is hit, and that one's foul. 0-1 as both Gary and Leach tried to make the catch, but the ball was dropping too quickly. Next offering to Twitty is again hit foul, and it's 0-2. Oh, and 2 the count now here on Twitty as that one is just outside, and it's 1-2. One and two pitch. That one drilled into right, but foul as it came back into the bullpen for the Red Devils, and the count remains 1-2. And time is called at the plate. Needs a moment to regroup. 1-2 still the count here on Twitty. Saints with a 7-1 lead here in the top of the 6th. They beat Lower Columbia in both games in Longview. The 1-2. Swing and a miss! Dropped third, but the throw to Gary gets there in plenty of time, and there's one away. First pitch to Heater, swing and a miss. No balls, one strike, and the pitch on its way, swing and a miss. 0-2. Oh and 2 pitch. Down the line, foul, and it remains 0-2. Next offering. Did she go? She did not. 1-2 with one down. One-two pitch, swing and a miss, 2 away. And that brings up Russell with 2 down here. Top 6, 7-1 in favor of Mount Hood. First pitch on its way, hit down foul as it hits the shed. 0-1. Next offering on an 0-1 to Russell. Down to Leach. Throw to Gary in time, and that will do it. We go to bottom 6, Saints 7, and the Red Devils 1. Leading things off, Lexi Gary, as she takes the first pitch up high and 1-0 to start the bottom of the sixth. Gary 2 for 3 with a triple, double, and fly out to third base. And she is hit by the next pitch, so she gets to take first. One on with nobody out. So Brenna Wilson up next. First pitch is down the middle, but just up high, ball one. One 0 pitch is up high again, and it's in there for a called strike, 1-1. One and one in the count. That pitch is in there, called strike number 2, and it's 1-2 on Brenna Wilson. One and two. Swing and a foul back. So it remains 1-2. One and two again. Swing and a miss for out number 1. So now Sarah Martin. She had a home run in the game on Wednesday against Chemeketa as well, as she takes the first pitch, fouls it back, 0-1. Sarah Martin bats a .390. She is 1 for 3 with a double, a strikeout, and a ground out to the shortstop. As she sets and awaits the 0-1, and that one is just away, 1-1. One and one. Swing and a miss. 1-2. One and two to Martin. Popped up high, foul as it goes out of play. Once again, the count 1-2 on Sarah Martin. As she hits that one down the line, it's foul. Again, the 1-2 to Sarah Martin on the way. Popped up again, foul as it hits a branch and breaks that branch and goes behind the fence. Sarah Martin, the 1-2. Just outside, as now Gary will go to second on the pass ball. That one just low. 2-2 now the count on Martin. And Martin hits one to the shortstop. Throw over to first is in time, and that is out number 2. And Alexa Gary will stay at second. And back comes the birthday girl, Kayla Richmond. One for 3, not what you would probably not want on your birthday, but she did walk early on in the game. As she takes that first pitch for ball 1. And here is the next pitch that is in there, 1-1. And there's actually a new pitcher for the Red Devils. It is Sadie Knutson. Taking over for Allie Heater here in the bottom of the 6th. Still a second game to come after this one. Was supposed to start basically now. 12-2 were the scheduled first pitches, but this first game is running a little bit long. But that's okay. It just means that it's a very intense game, but Saints up by 6, 7-1. Count 1-2 on Richmond. And the pitch. Swing and a ball lifted foul, and it stays 1-2. One and two again, the count on Richmond. And the pitch down low, and it's 2-2. Two and two to Richmond. Up high, and the count is full. Three balls, two strikes, two outs, and the pitch is outside, and she walks. So Marley Johnson takes the place of Cameron Rollison. With Richmond on first, Gary on second. 2 down, bottom 6, and a 7-1 lead for the Saints. Coach Hendrickson just had a quick question for the umpire behind the plate. Got that straightened out. So now here is Marley Johnson. Set to receive her first pitch of the ball game, and that one is in there. Called strike number 1. On 1, lifted up, and shortstop is there to make the catch, and that will do it as we head to the 7th with the Saints 3 outs away from a win here in game number 1. They lead it 7-1 after 6. Kennedy Williams will lead things off. One pitch, one gone here in the top of the seventh. Back to the top of the lineup. Sonny Benyon. With one pitch and one out here for the Saints in the top of the seventh, leading 7-1. First pitch on the way inside, and it's 1-0. Want to know the count on Benyon? The pitch is just low, 2-0. Two and 0 count. That one hit down the line foul, 2-1. Two and one now the count. And the pitch is in there, 2-2. So 2-2. The count here on Benyon, one gone, bottom seven. And that one just outside. And the count goes full. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 1 down. Trying for a late rally here, down by 6. Stetson on deck. And the 3-2 pitch. Down the line and called strike 3, 2 down. So potentially the last batter we could have here in game number 1. As Stetson tries to keep this alive for the Red Devils. Mount Hood looking for the game 1 victory as the first pitch is just outside for ball 1. One 0 pitch. Just low, 2-0. And the next pitch on the way, swung, hit, foul back, 2-1. Saints looking to be 29-6 after this game, which would drop Lower Columbia to 21-14. Still a second game to come as the pitch lifted up high but foul. And the count goes 2-2 with 2 outs. Saints a strike away. So 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Next offering on Stetson. And that one just a bit low, and the count full. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 away. Top 7, 7-1 Saints. That one lifted foul, keeping herself alive. Still a full count with 2 gone here in the 7th, and a 6-point lead, or 6-run lead. 3-2 on Stetson. And the pitch. And that one is low. She walks, starting the late rally. So they get a base runner with 2 gone. And that brings up Reams. As the Saints still an out away from taking this first game. Tegan Reams, 2 for 3, 2 walks. She pops that one up behind the play, and foul 0-1. Oh, 1, fouled back, 0-2. Red Devils down to their final strike here in game number 1 yet again. No balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. The pitch to Reams. Outside, 1-2. One and two to Reams. The pitch. Popped up again behind and foul. One and two. Again to Reams. Another foul. Staying alive as best she can here at this at bat. But she knows she's a strike away from ending game 1. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Preceding pitch outside, 2-2. Saints could potentially get to 30 wins as of today if they take both games. And they're an out away from taking game number 1. Swing and a miss! And Mount Hood has won game number 1 by a final of 7-1. In a game that took 2 hours and 26 minutes, the Mount Hood Saints defeat the Lower Columbia Red Devils in game number 1 by a final of 7-1. Stay tuned for game 2 between these two teams coming up shortly here on our YouTube stream. Thank you all for tuning in to game number 1.